Good evening and welcome to the news. First, the headlines. Meghalaya bags Condé Nast Traveller India Readers Awards 2019 for favourite emerging destination. Chief Minister urges tourists to experience beauty of state. Home Minister Amit Shah bats for NRC across entire country, says citizens of all religions will figure in list. Shillong's Women's College gets first biodegradable sanitary napkin vending machine. Awareness on menstrual hygiene conducted. And one-day interaction program on tea cultivation held in Umsning. Future prospects of tea cultivation discussed. The news in detail. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma has invited everyone to experience the beauty of Meghalaya after the state bagged the prestigious Condé Nast Traveller India Readers Award 2019 in New Delhi on November 19. The Chief Minister, while expressing his delight on a social media platform, also stated that the state has huge tourism potential with its breathtaking scenic appeal. Home Minister Amit Shah stated on the third day of the winter session in Rajya Sabha that the NRC process will be carried out across India. He, however, made it clear that there would be no discrimination on the basis of religion. He reiterated that all citizens of India, irrespective of religion, will figure in the NRC list. He also made it clear that although NRC process was already implemented in Assam, the state will be covered again in case of nationwide NRC process.
जो एनआरसी आसाम के अंदर एनआरसी की प्रक्रिया हाथ में ली गई एक सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऑर्डर के तहत और एक अलग एक्ट के तहत ली गई है। एनआरसी की प्रक्रिया देश भर में होगी। उस वक्त आसाम के अंदर भी ये एनआरसी की प्रक्रिया स्वाभाविक रूप से फिर से की जाएगी। और
Meghalaya Governor Tathagata Roy expressed concern over the increasing number of private vehicles in the capital city while emphasizing on the need to control the traffic as well as minimizing the use of pollution-causing agents. The governor said this while inaugurating a three-day national symposium on innovations in geospatial technology for sustainable development with special emphasis on the northeastern region that kick-started today at the Northeastern Hill University, Shillong. Around 300 participants from diverse backgrounds across India participated in the national symposium organized by the Indian Society of Geomatics and Indian Society of Remote Sensing.
A situation is very fast developing where people will have to largely rely on public transportation, not because of any other reason, but largely because of the dangers of pollution, global warming, suspended particulate matter, and such like.
In a first, Women's College in Shillong received a biodegradable sanitary napkin vending machine under the brand name Nari, a Meghalaya-based brand that produces one-of-a-kind sanitary napkins made from banana stem fibers without any use of plastic or chemicals in the manufacturing process. The same was made available and possible when the Women's College Shillong approached the NERCORMP for menstrual health and management program in order to create awareness among students about the importance of menstrual hygiene. A one-day interaction program on tea cultivation organized by the Horticulture Department took place on November 19 and witnessed the participation of tea farmers and tea experts from Taiwan, among other resource persons, at Tea Development Center in Umsning. Speaking at the event, Shri Makbul Lingdo Suyam, OSD Directorate of Food Processing, recalled how tea cultivation started in Meghalaya and the journey so far. The positive impact of viable tea cultivation on the income of farmers in Meghalaya was also discussed, among various other issues.
And this time our visit to Meghalaya, we find that tea over here has a very good potential to become a very high quality tea. And our team fully dedicated to improving the tea qualities. And we think that this is a place, an ideal place that we could explore the collaboration between both sides. It will benefit both Taiwan and India in future.
Where there is a will, there is a way. Meghalaya's hinterlands are a booming hub of entrepreneurs, and it is time to give them recognition. Here is our special feature on a 30-year-old woman who has become an icon of women empowerment and has carved a niche for herself in the field of entrepreneurs, HIP, for generations to come.
A person's gender or geographical region can never be a hindrance if one has the will to do something constructive and is dedicated towards fulfilling their dreams. In a first, a 30-year-old woman in Meghalaya has come up with eco-friendly sanitary napkins under the brand name Sintu, with an aim to check land and air pollution in the hill state, where access to hygiene still remains a distant dream for many in the hinterlands.
The name Sintu, it is girls are like flowers, they are reproducing. So without girls, if we are not valuing the girls, so what's up, the society will not be developed. So once we have healthier girls, healthier women, the society itself will be wealthy, and it will be...
Shaidalin Marbanyang, a member of a self-help group at Ryangdio village in West Khasi Hills district, launched her own brand of sanitary pads named Sintu, meaning flower in English, in the month of June this year, after having attended a one-week workshop on menstrual hygiene organized by the central government.
Main aim is that the students in the village, they will have access to pads just like the people in the town, and the pads that we are using, that we are producing, it is at a lower cost as it is as we are making it eco-friendly raw materials. That includes the backsheet that we are using. It is being made out of starch. Then we are having a top sheet out of cotton. Then we are having the wood pulp and gel sheet also.
She approached the livelihood business incubator for a sanitary napkin manufacturing machine, and the authorities happily obliged. Marbanyang did not have to invest much as the raw materials for the pads were available in plenty.
I would like to ask all the residents of Meghalaya, if there are any products that are being produced within the state, kindly support those entrepreneurs by buying those products in order to create employment within the states to our youngsters, and to encourage more and more young entrepreneurs to take up their entrepreneurship in the state.
Marbanyang started this initiative with just one other person, but 4 months down the line, 9 other persons are employed in her enterprise. Despite being faced with several shortcomings, she hopes to expand her business and reach out to as many women as possible. At a time when Meghalaya is working towards creating a healthy entrepreneurial ecosystem, entrepreneurs like Shaidalin Marbanyang act as trailblazers for others to follow. Bureau Report, DD News, Shillong.
And a quick look at the weather now. The maximum temperature recorded was 17.3 degrees Celsius, the minimum 9.4 degrees Celsius. No rainfall was recorded. Relative humidity in the morning was 92%, while that in the evening rose to 94%. The forecast: Shillong and its adjoining areas will have a partly cloudy sky. Rain and thundershowers likely to occur at isolated places over Meghalaya. And another look at the headlines before we wind up. Meghalaya bags Condé Nast Traveller India Readers Awards 2019 for favourite emerging destination. Chief Minister urges tourists to experience beauty of the state. Home Minister Amit Shah bats for NRC across entire country, says citizens of all religion will figure in the list. Shillong's Women's College gets first biodegradable sanitary napkin vending machine. Awareness on menstrual hygiene conducted. And one-day interaction program on tea cultivation held in Umsning. Future prospects of tea cultivation discussed. Well, viewers, that's all we have in this edition of the Bulletin. Join us again tomorrow evening for more news and updates.